Welcome back, MAFpod listeners. We are here, Michael and Austin Football Pod, inaugural 2026 episode.
Let's get it.
We're back from a long hiatus, here to discuss preseason football talk for the college football season upcoming. This is episode 13. Thank you all our loyal listeners for coming back and tuning in. There's a lot to talk about. There's been a lot of off-season moves. Been a lot going on in general in the college football world.
Yeah, there's a lot of QB shakeups and a lot of coaching changes. So, I think that's going to be one of the first things we talk about. First I just want to get started with, the big one, Lane Kiffin to LSU. Man, the way he left Ole Miss was kind of crazy. Leaving that team while they were making a run for the championship. But I think LSU is going to be a very scary team for the SEC this year.
First of all, let's start off just real quick. Little recap of last season, because I don't think that we talked over the playoffs very much. I did not mean to dive. Playoffs went somewhat as expected. Only real thing that I was kind of shocked about was Indiana really going all the way and toppling what was a wonderful regular season Miami team.
Yeah. Miami had some scares in the playoffs too. I mean, they had that first game against A&M, super windy conditions, and they were able to get to 10. I think it was 10-3. Just ended up being the score. A big defensive game. I remember that, and I thought their run was going to be done there, but I was shocked by Miami being able to make it all the way, and they gave Indiana a run for the money too. So it was a fun championship game.
Yeah, fun championship game. What were some teams that either let you down or exceeded expectations for you?
Obviously a big team that let me down. Obviously, I think the Tide had a very inspiring season, especially with the run game. I think that was one of the worst running defenses or running offenses I've ever seen. I think, what was it, 4 losses now, back-to-back seasons for Coach DeBoer. I don't think that's ever happened in Bama history. So,
well, and it was, if I'm not mistaken, the final 3 games played for Alabama were held to negative yards rushing.
Yeah.
They might have gotten it back a little bit because I think they had like 35 yards rushing or something like that, which is still abysmal against Indiana in their playoff matchup.
Yeah.
But those prior games, I think they had a combined negative 30 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Because it was just horrible rushing performance.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads me into something I wanted to say.
Yeah.
I did pick them against Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
However, I was so iffy about that pick. I think one of the positives that you can take from their postseason is that they did, in fact, finally get that monkey off their back of not being able to overcome Oklahoma.
Yeah, that was a big win for sure. And I was happy. To see them pull off that win as well.
Yeah.
So after going from that, I will say a team that impressed me was, I think Ole Miss was very impressive, especially going deep into the college football playoffs, making it to the semifinals, and that was an amazing game against Miami that they had too. It was a shootout at the end, and especially with with Kiffin gone, just with all the drama that surrounded them, and him being able to put the team on it, with Trinidad Chambliss being able to put the team on his back. And
talk about a young player performing at a crazy high level. I was super impressed with Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had been in big games before, nothing to
Yeah.
the level of
Oh,
the college football playoff.
definitely not.
But I mean, he had played in, I can't remember if it's one or two Division II national
I think it was
championships.
two. I think he played in two with Ferris State.
Yeah, Ferris State. Yep, the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. And speaking of Bulldogs, actually, that game was also that was also a
That was a
really
game for
amazing
the
game.
ages.
That was a
Yeah,
really fun game to watch too. I think that was the first round of the CFP. It was Bulldogs and the Rebels. Um,
sounds right.
I think it was, but yeah, no, that was just really exciting, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this season looks though with Kiffin gone now, and just I mean, besides Kewan Lacey coming back, I don't really know who else they have.
Yeah, I don't know if they returned any major starters other than those guys. I don't know what kind of success they'll have this year,
Yeah,
but I mean, I'm still interested to see it no matter what. I think really Trinidad Chambliss is going to be the key point for them as far as I'm concerned.
yeah, for sure.
If he can put up anywhere near the numbers that he did last year, I think it'll be a pretty interesting season for them. And sorry, we are playing college football currently at this point, and that's a 75-yard touchdown for the Tide. But let's get into quarterbacks coming into this season.
Yeah.
Who you're intrigued by? Who do you think is going to have great seasons? Who do you think might have a subpar season? There's a lot going into it. I think the first one that I'd like to talk about is, like we were talking about, Trinidad Chambliss.
Yes.
Obviously, mobile weapon, as well as a great thrower of the football.
Yes.
He is a super talented young player, but has played in some big games. Do you think that he'll have the same success that he had last year, or do you think that defenses are going to be better game planned for him this year?
I think Lane Kiffin is one of the best offensive coaches of this generation, and I think losing him was going to be big for Trinidad Chambliss. I don't think he's going to have a horrible season by any means, but I think compared to last season, I think it's going to be more subpar. I don't think he'll be as efficient as he was this past season, but I'm hoping he does. I think he can be. I think he'd be a number one draft pick. But I just don't think without Lane Kiffin that he'll have as great of a season as he did.
I think that realistically, it would be so hard to say that defenses are going to game plan him, because he has kind of a style that you don't really game plan. Like the way that he plays football is, I don't want to use this term negatively because it's not a negative for me, but like he's kind of one of those backyard kind of players. Like he is a good backfield creator. He goes off script quite a bit, and it works for him. And so with something like that, you don't really game plan that. It's just something you have or you don't.
That's a good point.
And then moving on from that, just talk about it since, we both do happen to be Bama fans, and there's an interesting quarterback battle going on this offseason. I am very curious to see who gets the start. I would imagine that we're going to see
like a platoon almost for. I think we're going to see like a platoon the first 3 or 4 games with Austin Mack and Keelan Russell. Because I like the first 4 games, obviously non-conference and games we should win. So I think we're going to see a platoon for those. And
what do you mean platoon?
Like we're going to switch them out.
Okay.
So either I don't know how it'll look. Either switch them out each game or series maybe. I don't know. I don't know how it'll
I
look,
could
but
see a lot of switching out.
that's what
I
I'm.
think it all depends on performance, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you have, I think what's going to be really the most interesting thing is who gets the initial start. Because I think that'll tell us a lot about who had the better offseason, who performed better in OTAs.
Yeah.
Like, the thing that gets me is Austin Mack is a little bit more experienced.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's been in college football for a little bit, and then you've got a really fresh young Keelan Russell who did. I will say, like, I have a lot of faith in guys that come from Texas, just because the type of games that they're playing in, even in high school, are
those are
so big
games.
for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are
like,
very big games every Friday night for them.
it's not often that you have a guy that, like, he has played in games before where if he doesn't perform, the whole town hates him.
Yeah.
And so that's huge. I think you give Keelan Russell the start just because in today's day and age in college football, to have a mobile threat at quarterback, it just opens up so much in every aspect.
That is very huge for
in
sure.
the run, in the pass, everything, because you have to give respect to him.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. Going back with like Ty Simpson is like, I think teams caught on that when Bama couldn't run, and Ty Simpson's not a real running threat either.
Which I don't know if I'd necessarily agree with that, because coming out of high school, he was ranked the number 2 dual threat quarterback in the nation.
Yeah, like, I wish he would have. I guess I'm wishing he would have just showed off more of that. I guess backfield playmaker ability. Maybe that's not how DeBoer wanted to run him either. So I could just be speaking out of my butt for that. But
yeah, I don't think it would have been very smart to run him a whole lot, considering that was your entire offense for, the majority of the season. And the crazy thing about it is it was working for the majority of the season. Like, it was literally just Ty Simpson versus the world. And I mean, he was incredible. I mean, you look at his start against Georgia, he went 17 for his first 17 passes.
Yeah.
Like, that's huge. Like, you don't.
No, yeah, no.
You don't risk a guy like that,
Yeah.
I
get where you're coming from.
This year with Keelan Russell, I think he gets the start, and I think that it'll be performance based whether they turn to Austin Mack. I think it is possible. I don't think that it'll be an option that they like go to immediately if he has like a few bad series. Like, I don't think that they're going to be like, oh, well, we got to give it to him. He threw a pick. I mean, I think that they're going to give him the opportunity to develop and you might get some plays under his belt. But
and I think that'd be super smart for them too, because like we're talking about the first 4 games you should win, get those games under his belt, and then once you start SEC play, I know the beginning of SEC play, I know is pretty I heard Bama's got pretty easy schedule for the first couple of SEC games, but then that's like there's a 4-game stretch where it's Georgia, A&M, LSU, I think Tennessee. Like, I think if we're able to give Keelan Russell confidence heading into those 4 stretches of games, then I think he'll be really. I think he'll be set to play in them.
Yeah, I will be excited to see that quarterback room, whichever way it goes, because Austin Mack, the big upside for him is he kind of reminds me a little bit of a Cam Newton-esque player. Like, he is. I don't think he's quite as physically gifted, but Cam wasn't crazy fast, but he was huge and mobile enough to give people fits. And like, when you've got a guy like that, it it does good things for you. He's
Yeah.
not going to have like crazy rushing yards like Cam did, but I think also you've got a couple losses to the offensive line that are significant enough that you don't really want to you don't want to injure Keelan Russell.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the big losses that Bama's had on the O line, with Caden Proctor gone and
Yes.
someone else got drafted. I don't remember who it was. So, but yeah, I know they made be a lot of changes on the O line.
The thing that I would be not cognizant of, I would be cognizant of the fact though that you might not be able to retain a guy like Keelan Russell if you don't start him. With the way that the transfer portal is today, with the way things tend to go, I mean, if he doesn't see significant playing time, he's a good enough talent. Somebody will take him.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think the upside for Keelan Russell is significantly larger than the upside for Austin Mack.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I would prioritize hanging on to him. But I mean, let's get off Bama.
Yeah.
I think one of the huge things, and we kind of talked about this the other day, is going to be Darian Mensah to Miami. I think that's going to be pretty interesting. What he was able to do at Duke last season was pretty incredible. I mean, there were a couple weeks where he was in the Heisman voting.
Yeah.
He's a really good player with, like we've been talking about with all these really good quarterbacks, good mobility and a good arm. Specifically, his arm talent is really impressive. He's like a super accurate passer. I think that his touchdown to interception ratio last year was incredible.
Yeah.
And he's going to have a lot more talent. I mean, you've got Malachi Toney. You've got like plenty of guys. Do you know if they retained that huge running back that they had last year?
I believe he's.
What's his name? I can't think of his name for the life of me.
Me neither. But I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure that he is back.
Yeah.
Is it Davis? Mark Davis, maybe?
Mark Fletcher.
Mark Fletcher, yeah. Let's see who it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mark Fletcher's back. And then you got the sophomore now, Malachi Toney. That dude's going to, he's an all-purpose guy. And
yeah, he's a really good example of a gadget player. Like, I think that he is truly like a gadget dude. You can kind of put him anywhere. You can put him in the slot. You can put him out wide. If you really wanted to, you could put him in the backfield.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the ability to make guys miss. His ability to get off script too and improvise. Like, he's really good at finding a hole. I hate to make this comparison, but like, he's got a very similar ability to like a Kelsey, like Travis Kelsey, where he just finds open space.
Yeah, and that's a great quality to have. I mean, it was a great quality to have as a freshman, and I just think he's going to be even scarier this year and years after this. And just also mention the local kid here, Jackson Cantwell. He'll be down there he's down there offensive tackle for the U. Kid's a beast. So
yeah, Nick's a native. Obviously, incredible high school career, the number one prospect in the nation for just in general.
And that's only the second offensive tackle, I believe, behind after Joe Thomas. So
yeah,
that's insane.
He's a physical force. I mean, the guy has like Olympic level shot put ability, which, I mean, I think kind of directly translates to offensive linemen. Like, you got to have fast hands and that striking ability. like that's exactly what you're looking for in one of those guys. So I think that will be a welcome asset to them. I think they're going to have a great team. I think that they're going to be a playoff team again.
Absolutely.
And I think that they have a chance to make a really big playoff push.
Yeah, they're one. I mean, I think they're probably behind Ohio State. They're my second favorite to go to the Natty and win it. So yeah, I'm excited for Miami. Let's see other quarterbacks. Drew Messmaker.
Yep, Messmaker, Oklahoma State.
From Oklahoma State, came
from North Texas.
I mean, Oklahoma State's pretty much just the University of North Texas right now.
Yeah.
Like, their coaching staff, running back followed them.
You look at that, it's funny. There's two teams that are basically just teams from last year in different places, and I think it's them and Penn State. Penn State has like insane amounts of Iowa State transfers. It's basically the Cyclones.
Yeah, and there was another team who did that. Maybe not. Maybe it's just those two. But yeah, I mean, trying to take the Indiana route, see if it works off for them. I mean, the Big 12. I don't even know who the favorite. I mean, BYU probably still be the favorite. Texas Tech, they're still going to be a really good team. I mean, if Messmaker can perform like he did at North Texas, I mean, this OSU team can. And they can make a fight for the Big 12 championship, I think.
I don't know what kind of talent they have at receiver.
Yeah.
That is like the only thing that I would see limiting him, but also I would assume that their talent is just as good, if not better, than it was at North Texas.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's going to be interesting no matter what. We've got who else for quarterback? CJ Bailey?
No, we're going to talk about let's talk about CJ Carr from Notre Dame.
Yeah, CJ Carr from Notre Dame. Obviously good season last year. Lot to improve upon. And that's Jam Miller, 76 yards to the house. All right, that's awesome. Yeah, I think that CJ Carr is going to have a lot of talent around him.
Yeah.
And, talking about coaches, having arguably the best coach in college football right now is pretty huge.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that the culture that they've built out there is a culture of winning. Those guys stay accountable to their teammates. They play good ball out there, they've got a lot of talent. They're all seemingly really heads-up football players, which is huge. I think that the coaching has fostered really smart players out there.
Yeah.
I think that they all kind of, when you look at their offensive players, they make wise decisions with the football.
Yeah.
Starting at the quarterback position, and then obviously they just had, one of the best running backs that we've seen in a long time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously, I don't know. I actually feel kind of disingenuous saying that because we've had some pretty good running backs in recent memory. When you think about like Genty,
Henry,
Derrick Henry, you've got guys like Quinshon Judkins
Barkley
in that conversation. Saquon, yeah. Like
I would say he's up. I mean, I would agree though. He's definitely up there top 5.
His college career was crazy because when you talk about like a guy that had they not subbed him in some games,
oh my god,
he would have had like, because the Arkansas game, they subbed him at the half. At the half, he had like 200 yards and 3 tuts.
Yeah.
Like it was unfair to have him in the game because he was just dominant the entire first half.
Yeah.
I think that you keep him in that whole game, there's a real chance that he breaks. Was it Jay Ajayi? Who has the record for single game rush? It was.
I think you're right. I think it is Jay Ajayi.
God, dude, that kills me. Either way.
Someone fact check that. Someone
Yeah.
fact check
Someone
us in the
fact check that. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
But I think that he had a couple games like that where like
Yeah.
he could have broken the single game rushing yards record.
But that is the thing too. I mean, Notre Dame had I think was it 2 first running backs in this year's draft with was it Jadarian Price or
Jadarian Price and
yeah.
Jeremiah Love.
Yeah. So I mean, that just goes to show how, and that will be, I think, one of the basic question marks for Notre Dame too is can the next running back step up and replace what those two guys did for that program and make CJ Carr's life easier as well.
Yeah. All right, I've got a little segment for you. Which, by the way, guys, we're not really going by any kind of set schedule. This is our first pod of the year. We're trying to keep it light, and also, there's not a ton of conversation that we really even can have yet, just because there's so much that we don't know. And so, one of the things that I want to do, I want to hit you with 2 coaches, and I want you to let me know how they're going to do this year, and who do you think is going to be the better head coach? Whose team is going to have a better record? Who is in the better situation? Actually, that's one thing I'd like to know too. Who do you think is in the better situation? Okay. Let me give you, starting off, we're going to go Lane Kiffin or Indiana head coach Curt Cignetti.
Oh man, that's tough.
I think it's pretty easy who's in the better situation.
I think Lane Kiffin's easily in the better situation. I do think I would go Lane. I mean, he has from what I'm hearing, has a dominant team at LSU. He brought in Sam Leavitt as quarterback, and I think Sam Leavitt's record at ASU was like 26-4, something crazy like that. So a lot of experience for a guy coming into the SEC, and I mean, I think anything but a anything but a semifinal appearance in the college football playoffs would be probably kind of a failure for LSU. I think they also got a pretty easy schedule.
I think LSU's schedule is ranked like in the 40s.
Yeah, it was definitely easy because SEC wise. But I'm not saying Curt Cignetti doesn't have. I mean, I think losing Fernando Mendoza and I think the running back's gone too. But I will say, even though they lost Mendoza, they got the QB out of TCU. What was his name? Josh Hoover. And I think he's going to play well into Cignetti's offense as well. I think with the RPOs that they run, I heard he was one of the best RPO quarterbacks last season, and I just think that now that he actually has a defense that's better than TCU, I think we're going to see him perform a lot better. But I get the nod to LSU. I think they're going to finish with the better season. I think, I think Lane Kiffin. I picked Kiffin over Cignetti.
I think I see this a little differently than you. I see the possibility of some growing pains for LSU with Lane Kiffin. I think that there's a real chance that they're not used to him. The squad maybe isn't quite where he wants it yet. I think that there's a lot of possibilities for things to go wrong. Curt Cignetti has like a pre-established culture. They just went to the Natty. I think that he has a good position because of also the expectations on him, regardless of them winning the Natty, I don't think are insanely high. Because I don't think Indiana fans ever thought that they would even see a national championship, let alone, this soon. And I just don't think that the expectation pressure is there for him or the roster.
Yeah, no, I will say expectation wise, I mean Lane has it a lot harder. I mean, especially SEC.
Like this is Lane Kiffin. He just brought Ole Miss to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think LSU expects Natty.
Oh yeah, I think. Yeah, like I said, I mean they probably do expect Natty. I think that expectations would be a little too high. I think semis would be a more realistic expectation, but yeah, I mean if basing off expectations, yeah, I mean Kiffin does have it a lot harder for sure.
Yeah. And how soon? Okay. So say that this season is kind of subpar. Say maybe a 8-9 win season for LSU. How soon? How many of those seasons can Lane Kiffin have before he's on the hot seat?
I mean,
I think it's
I
one.
think it's this season. I think if they finish with 9 wins again, I mean, this I was actually just listening to Joe Cloud, and he was saying that LSU has been ranked inside the top 10 and since their championship year with Joe Burrow and all those stud players. So I mean, yeah, I mean, finishing 9 wins again, I think he's already on the hot seat for me.
All right, I've got two more coaches for you. What do you think about the situation? Who's in a better one? Alex Golish with Auburn, Deuce Knight at quarterback, Cam Coleman at wide receiver.
No, Kid Coleman's gone.
Oh,
He's
where?
at Texas now.
Yeah, gosh, I
Yeah.
totally forgot about that. That's a
Yeah.
huge move.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Either way, still a pretty
Yeah.
talented team, especially
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got Deuce Knight at your quarterback, like that's pretty huge.
Yeah.
But them or Summerall at Florida.
Man, that's tough.
I think Florida's got a huge thing going for them, considering that the run game is already figured out because they have
Yeah.
Jaden Ball.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Summerall at Florida. I think Florida's recruiting is a lot better than Auburn. Man, that's a tough one though. Golish is a, I can say Golish is a very solid coach as well.
Yeah, I mean,
he led South Florida to some big games, and
he led them to beat Florida.
He did,
which was not expected.
Yeah, you know what, man, I'm sticking with Summerall. But that's the thing too is expectations are always higher at Florida as well. So I mean, like, you're only gonna get like if you're a Florida coach, you're automatically on the hot seat. I mean, that's a team that's always expected to win in the SEC as well.
So I was talking to a pretty notable Florida fan recently.
Yeah,
goes by the name of John Brossman.
Yeah.
Shout out
B Ross.
Shout out B Ross. He was saying, I think that Florida fans at this point would be fairly happy with a 9-10 win season.
Yeah.
I don't think that Natty is necessarily what they're going for. I don't even think that a playoff appearance is 100% what they're shooting for. But if they can get into a bowl game and have a respectable record with a good season, with some fun play, I think that would be really all that they want out of this year.
Who's their quarterback going? Do we?
Buster Faulkner, right? Or no, that's their OC, isn't it?
I have no idea. I don't know who their quarterback is either.
Yeah, maybe it is Buster Faulkner. I don't know. I'm lost right now, especially without you on the laptop. I'm
I don't got my special laptop today, but trust me,
you don't have the laptop. I don't have the notebook.
That'll be back. That'll be back.
We're in poor form today.
Yeah, we're just in warm up. We're in preseason mode like the rest of the boys are.
Yeah, this is OTAs for us.
Yeah. This is OTAs for us, like the rest of the boys are.
Either way, I semi agree with you. I do put a lot of weight, like, so for coaches, I put a lot of weight on the expectation thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that is a huge deal. I really do. I think that coaches, that affects them just as much as it affects players, just as much as it affects anybody. And Auburn has significantly lower expectations, especially as of late, with regards to record and their coaching. So, I mean, I like Alex Golesh's position. Obviously, I don't want him to do well as an Auburn head coach.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like where he's at. He's got a good quarterback. That's really about all I can say for him. But a lot of teams have done better with worse. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't expect anything major, but I think that they'll have a solid season. I as long as they lose the Iron Bowl, that's all that really matters to me.
Right. They could go undefeated into Iron Bowl as long as
yeah.
As long as we beat them, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
What other were those the big? I mean,
those are the biggest ones.
Okay, here we go. I'll give you one.
Okay.
Matt Campbell at Penn State or James Franklin at where Virginia Tech.
Well, I'll tell you who I'd rather be. I would much rather be James Franklin.
I agree.
And I think that he has a really good chance to get the Hokies into at least a bowl game.
Absolutely.
He's a proven head coach. He has a good track record, except for like really last season.
Yeah.
There were some big misses there. I don't think that was all on him though. I really was not a huge fan of Aller throughout the whole season.
No,
I was never really high on Drew Aller. I think that there was a lot going against them. I think it was unfair how James Franklin was treated in the media and in multiple other respects.
Yeah.
But I mean, Matt Campbell coming in to that team with, I mean, Penn State kind of always, as far as the Big Ten goes, they expect to be competing for a Big Ten championship every year.
Yeah.
They expect for it to be really them and Ohio State, and that has just not been the case lately.
Yeah.
And you know what I was saying about just, I think the expectations matter a lot. Now, who stands to gain more? Absolutely Matt Campbell. If he comes in and leads them to, oh my God, and leads them to like an incredible season, I mean, we're going to hear nothing but Matt Campbell for the whole year.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, James Franklin could have an incredible season with Virginia Tech, and I really don't think we'll hear a lot about them. Definitely. Just because, I mean, it's a smaller market team. Historically, they're not, a huge, oh my God, dude.
Jim Proctor.
Historically, they're not a huge draw. I would rather be James Franklin in this scenario.
Yeah.
But if it's a good season for both teams, then I'd rather be Matt Campbell.
Yeah. And I think the one good thing Matt Campbell has with him right now, too, is bringing in his QB, Rocco Beck, with him.
We were both pretty high on Rocco Beck last year.
Another guy with a lot of experience. I think, once again, I don't know too much about, honestly, besides quarterbacks around the league, I'm not familiar with any wide receivers around the league besides, like, the big names like Jeremiah Smith and
Ryan
Williams,
Cam
Coleman at Texas. Like,
oh my gosh. Okay. Just mentioning that, I do have to ask you, how do you think Texas is going to do this year? ESPN FPI has them ranked as the preseason number 1.
Yeah.
So does Vegas, and I see a lot of upside there.
I do too.
Bringing in Cam Coleman, another target for Arch Manning.
They got they got Bama's Isaiah Horton, or no? Yeah, Isaiah Horton. He's at Texas.
They got
too.
Isaiah Horton. They just brought in the number 1 running back prospect in the nation with Hollywood Smothers.
Yeah. Yeah. He was almost gonna. He was committed to Bama.
He was committed to Bama, and they came in and stole him.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them. They've got a really good roster.
Yeah.
On paper, I think that they have the best roster in football.
Yeah, I think one of the big things for me before I make that selection, like whether they're a team or not, a good team, a team that can compete for the championship is, I mean, they start out hot with a game against Ohio State, so a rematch there.
Which last year ended up just kind of being a little bit of a rock fight.
Yeah, I mean, it was, I believe it was Arch Manning and Julian Sands' like first game, so like there was a lot of talk going into that about that being a defensive game with, I mean,
and I mean it lived up to that.
It did live up to that. You're right with Matt Patricia's. I mean, he led New England's defense to a bunch of Super Bowls. So with Bill Belichick, so he knows what he's doing too. So that will be a good game to watch at the beginning of the season, and that will. I mean, they could lose the game, and I mean, if they are able to compete, if they're able to perform better offensively, then like they're going to be a championship contender, and I think that's what the expectations are there too. Especially, I think it's Sark's 6th year down there now, and they haven't even made it to. Have they made it to a SEC bowl game yet? I think it's just been Bama and Georgia. Maybe they did make it to one.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Been a lot of Bama Georgia in there.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, there has been. But yeah, I mean, bowl game, SEC championship game will be. I probably at the top of their list right now, followed by a CFP or a national championship appearance. So yeah, I mean, I think they should, with the roster they have. I mean, they should be able to dominate.
I am very excited to see what Cam Coleman does with good talent beside him and good talent throwing to him.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, last year he was Auburn's offense.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you saw a little bit of their running back last year. I can't think of his name, but he actually had some quality performances in there, one of them being in the Iron Bowl. But, I mean, he had Jackson Arnold throwing him the football. Big upgrade going to Arch Manning. And then also having a guy like Isaiah Horton on the other side to take a little bit of the pressure off him in the secondary. I think that's going to be huge. And, I think that he's going to put up big numbers.
I think so, too.
I think if they can protect Arch Manning, really all you got to do is keep him on his feet because he has the talent around him now to do some big things.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What else are we missing here?
Those are all the big names I could think of going into this next season.
Who is starting at quarterback? Gunnar Stockton for Georgia?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about Georgia's chances this year? I don't really love what they've got going on right now.
I don't either. I mean, I think they're in the same boat as like an Ole Miss team. Like, to be honest with you, I think
the biggest thing that they've got going for them, which, I mean, you never want to hear this with a team. I think the biggest thing that they've got going for them is the fact that Kirby Smart is their head coach.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have said the same thing about Clemson last year. Like, the biggest thing that they had going for them was the fact that Dabo Swinney was their head coach, and we saw how that worked out for him,
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously they did have high hopes for Cade Klubnik. That didn't end up panning out.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think this could be the first time we don't see either Bama or Georgia in the SEC championship game.
Well, maybe Georgia. I think Bama will make it, guaranteed.
I can only hope for that, but
I mean, we'll see what Ryan Williams does. I think that a lot of, I think that the two biggest linchpins for Bama to be successful next year, I'll say three actually. the three biggest, like, okay, this has to happen for Bama to be good next year is the defense has to be at the same level or better than last year, which is a huge ask, but they do still have Kay Womack as their defensive coordinator, has had a massive first 3 years.
Yeah.
Like he has been incredible for the Tide. You've got Yanze Pierre holding the edge, which he has put on quite a bit of size in the offseason. I don't know if you've really heard about that or seen any of that, but he was a little bit more of a speed rusher last year. He's still a big dude, but a little bit more of a speed rusher. I think this year, I think that he can really actually like hold the edge and turn a lot of runs back inside, which was not necessarily something that Bama struggled with last year. Like they were pretty good against the run, but not as good as we've seen in years past. What really held Bama's defense together last year was the secondary.
With
Xavier Brown, Bray Hubbard, Keon Sabb was playing well. Really, the only player that like consistently defenses went at and had big success with was Damani Jackson. He had a tough time week in and week out. Like defenses were just targeting him because they knew that he was the weak point of the defense. Big loss with Tim Keenan. Am I thinking Tim Keenan?
Are you thinking of Tim or LT Overton?
LT Overton.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we lost Tim Keenan too, didn't we?
Keenan, he might be gone.
So I mean, that's two major losses on the interior D line, which I mean they played a huge role in last season. I mean, the forced fumble on the goal line against Georgia to win it against them, that was a major play throughout the season. That without that play, I don't know if they win that game. I don't think they do actually, because that was going to be the dagger, and just
speaking of,
ended up being how it went.
Justin Jefferson, I think he's back as well.
I think he's returning.
So that would be
one of the best linebackers in the nation.
Yeah, so that would be huge for them as well.
I think we lost Quay Rousseau. What he has no arm strength. I think we lost Quay Rousseau.
Yeah, I think he went in the portal.
Yeah,
worried and that bad.
Which I think that is a pretty big loss. He's a huge player. I mean, he makes big time plays all the time.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of upside for them. The number two thing that I was going to say was Ryan Williams. Can he catch the ball? Because that is the only thing that he needs. His route running is some of the best in college football.
Yeah.
His speed is arguably the best in college football. And his ability to make guys miss in the open field, I would say also is arguably the best in college football.
Yeah.
If he can get the ball into his hands, that is all that matters.
Yeah. And I think I was hearing that with Isaiah Horton gone and Jeremy Bernard gone in the draft, that he will most likely be back on the perimeter again. And I think that's where he needs to be. I think he's a doodle guy. I mean, he's a playmaker, deep threat. You move him to the slot. Like, I think he does a lot of damage. I mean, his freshman year, that's where he did a lot of his damage from, was on the outside making big plays.
Yes. Yeah, his ability to, it's crazy with him being a smaller guy, his ability to get off of the line, like when you press him, you would think with him being a smaller guy that it would be hard for him to get around a press. Yeah. It's really not. He just makes incredibly fast, agile moves at the line of scrimmage and gets downfield quick. Yeah. I think that he's a great player. I think that it's just a matter of time before he gets hot again. And if he gets hot again during this season, that's going to be huge. Yeah. Now, the other thing there, you have to have somebody to get the ball into his hands. And so if Keelan Russell can come in and be the dangerous dual threat that we know he can, that will be huge, because I think that he has potential to be, one of these Lamar Jackson type guys. Like he has really good speed. Honestly, his size is pretty good. He's a little bit skinnier than we'd like him to be, but I think that he's put on some weight in the offseason. I mean, most players do their first year in college football. They put on a decent amount of weight and get ready for college ball. But I think those three things, if they go Bama's way, that's going to be a very scary team to face.
Yeah.
The run game still has not necessarily been fixed, but the thing about that was they didn't want to run Ty Simpson a lot last year, and that killed the run game because we did not have a threat at quarterback. If you look back to the Jalen Milroe-led Alabama teams, those years that he was there, the run game was actually very serviceable.
Yes, it was.
Because you had such an explosive, electric threat at quarterback with Jalen Milroe. Now, the thing with him, couldn't pass the ball with the shit.
Yeah.
So we've had both ends of the spectrum. A guy that was, I mean, I truly think in his starting year at Bama, I think that Ty Simpson was the best passer in all of college football that year. Yeah. I really do believe that. And if we can have a guy that puts both of those things together, which I think the best chance to do that is Keelan Russell, that would be massive. I don't know. There's a lot to look at going into that. As far as the makeup of the college football playoff, how many teams do you think we'll get from the SEC? I think that there's a really good chance you get Texas. A good chance you get LSU. A good chance you get Bama.
And then
those are the only three teams that I see as like I could really see them definitely making.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be.
It would be hard to completely count out Georgia.
Yes, I see the final spot being either Georgia or Ole Miss compete for that fourth spot.
Is Oklahoma returning Mateer?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
That could be.
They got Mateer and his receiver, Isaiah Satenga.
Yeah, that could be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, and their coach is back too. Oh, yeah.
That Don Venables defense, I just said Don Venables. Brent Venables. Yeah. That Brent Venables defense, shout out Don Venables, RIP. But that Brent Venables defense is going to be good. That's just something that you know. They're such a well-disciplined defense, well-coached. That's going to be good. If Mateer can put together a season like he was starting to before he got injured.
That's Oklahoma. Yeah, I can't believe we haven't talked about Oklahoma this whole time. They're always a scary team. I mean, they got Parker Livingston from Texas. He transferred over there to OU, so they have two pretty good wide receivers out there.
You imagine they win the Red River Shootout?
Oh, that would be. I mean, it's going to be a fun game to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
That would be incredible.
If they won that game, oh my God, they'd be losing their minds.
Yeah, Texas fans would not be happy. No. Sark would definitely be on the hot seat after that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 3 teams from the SEC with OU, Georgia, and Ole Miss probably battling for a 4th spot.
Big Ten,
you got Ohio State.
So the Big Ten is iffy this year.
Big Ten is. I didn't really. Yeah.
Because I don't love the roster talent of Indiana.
I don't either. I'm a little down on them.
I think they could be a no-show in the playoffs this year.
Possibly. But yeah. So Oregon, Ohio State, USC is a scary team too.
Jordan Mailata, Lincoln Riley. They're in that kind of championship window. If they want to do it, they're going to have to do it pretty quick.
Yes.
They did lose Mekhi Lemon.
Yes, they did lose their top 2 receivers. Yeah, Lemon being one, and the other one who's the other one? He got drafted too. Jacoby Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their passing threat, unless they have some new guys that we don't know about, is not going to be quite as potent.
But they do have I know running. I've heard that their running game's pretty scary this year. They got two backs, one who was injured and coming back, and then they have another one now. A little rusty on playmakers, but
We'll get back.
we'll come
We'll
back
get
to
back
it.
to form.
Yeah.
I think so. Obviously, like we were just saying, scariest on paper is Texas because there's nothing that we're really questionable about.
Yeah.
I think that they're going to have a really good defense. They did last year. I think they will again this year. Their quarterback is solid.
Yes.
They've got good talent at wide receiver. They've got good running backs. Like, there's no weaknesses.
No.
The only one I could see is like if their line is not able to hold up, but I think that they've got a good O-line as well.
I think they do. And that's the same can be said for Ohio State. I mean, I don't think of any weaknesses that they have either.
I think they're going to have the best defense in college football.
Best defense. I mean, Jalen Sane just has to play well. I mean, he doesn't have to do anything special. He got the best wide receiver. I mean, arguably go down as one of the best wide receivers in all of college football. I would almost say history. Like, yeah, I mean,
I don't think that that's a hot take. I think that he absolutely could.
He's been dominant all his last 2 years. Just been insane. Even with the other wide receivers that's been out there. I mean, they just had Cardinal Tate get selected first round.
Yep.
I think before that he was playing with who else would have been out there? Would he have been there with JSN?
Carnell Tate, I think, was on the back end of Ibuka.
Oh, you're right. Yes, you're correct. He was playing with Ibuka. I mean, yeah, he's just dominant. And I mean, the running back, they got Bo Jackson back there. Not that Bo Jackson you're thinking of, but
so we've got most likely 4 teams from the SEC.
4 teams most likely, and then
from
3 teams most likely from the Big Ten. With
Oregon
and Ohio State are definitely going to be 2.
Can we even say most likely from? Because you've got 4 conference champions no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, let's who's our 4 conference champions? We jumped the gun big time on that.
Yeah, I'll start with that. I was just thinking the same thing.
Big Ten conference champion. I would have a hard time saying anybody except for Ohio State this year.
I'd agree. I'd go Ohio State as mine as well.
So that's one spot in the CFP.
Okay, let's do another ACC. Miami.
Yeah. I mean, you gave a little bit of love to Louisville the other day when we talked about it.
Yeah, we're talking about Louisville. I know that if I had to pick a team, especially from the ACC, who hasn't been into the college football playoffs with the 12-team format yet, they would definitely be my top team. I know that they still have their running back Isaac Brown out there, and I think the past 2 or 3 years, I mean, they've been a 9-3 team quietly. I think the ACC is just really down this year, and I think if they can go into playing Miami in the ACC championship they're undefeated. I mean, they could get a bid in there as well, but we'll see how that goes. I mean, an upset over Miami would be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think Miami runs it in the ACC, and I don't really know who to put after those 2.
Okay, so that's 2 conference championships. Big 12.
Oh, Big 12. I'm gonna
BYU.
I was gonna go BYU as well.
Texas Tech, maybe.
Tech would be
rematch of last year in the conference championship.
The only scary thing with Tech is their quarterback situation right now, and all the offseason drama that they've had to go through with Sorsby's incident. I don't even know if he's officially playing this year or not.
No, I don't think that he is. I think that he's suspended or banned, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know if he's allowed to play in the NCC and NCC. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
The NCAA.
NCAA. Oh my God, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's allowed to play in the NCAA again.
Yeah.
I
think you're right. Yeah, I don't think he is.
I think he received a ban. I think his next move is CFL.
Yeah. All right. So I would throw a text. I don't know who their backup quarterback is right now, but
I mean,
I would go. Either way, I'm going BYU to make
Yeah.
this not drag it out as
Is
long.
Bear? Is
I
Bear
think,
starting?
yeah,
Bachmeyer?
Bear Bachmeyer.
Whoo! We
Yeah,
were high on Bear last year.
yeah, Bear's gonna, and I mean, he's only gonna get better. I know that the problem with the Big 12. I mean, they got their own issues up at BYU too with that wide receiver. Their wide receiver had that incident uh, at on campus, and I think he's banned this year from playing.
Yeah.
Man, what is his name? I don't. It doesn't matter what his name was, but yeah, I mean, Utah could.
I don't see it. I think you're right. I think it's a pretty clear-cut BYU.
Yeah, but I would say on Utah though. I mean, they got Devin Dampier. He's back at the QB position, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's always a tough team to play, especially at home.
Yes.
But yeah, okay. So yeah, let's put BYU there for now.
SEC. That's the hardest one
SEC
right
is
now.
hard.
I could see it being any of the 4 teams that we just mentioned.
Absolutely.
Or 5.
Yeah.
I think that there's a true, actual chance that any of those teams wins it.
Yeah.
Texas has a chance. Bama has a chance. Georgia has a chance. Oklahoma has a chance. Ole Miss has a chance.
Yeah.
I think that's one that we'll probably actually just have to leave unanswered right now.
I agree. But yeah, so one team from the SEC. We'll just leave that there. Then the group. I mean, Notre Dame's gonna get a bid, I think.
Notre Dame, I believe that the agreement is if they are in the top 12, they're in no matter what.
Yes, I think that was correct. I think that was the
because also in this offseason, the memorandum of understanding was signed. So do you know that? Okay. So the memorandum of understanding was signed between the Big 10, Big 12, ACC, and SEC. Those 4 conferences signed an agreement that because the talent pool is larger in the Big 10 and SEC, that the ACC and Big 12 now agree they won't complain or try to nullify bids for people for those teams making it in if they have a worse record overall but have better matchups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They came to an agreement that was signed where, I mean, they understand that the strength of schedule is just different.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
So, but in regards to that, Notre Dame was, I believe, also put into that being an independent. Teams also came to the understanding that, yes, Notre Dame is an independent. However, they usually schedule themselves a pretty hard schedule.
They do.
Anyways.
They got USC every year. I think
this year is one of the weaker ones in memory, though.
I think they do. Yes. You're right, but I think they still have. The rivalry with USC that'll never go away. I think they're playing Miami again.
Yep.
I think they're playing A&M again.
I think that they've got.
I don't know who else.
Miami, A&M, USC, and then I think that they kind of are just going to whoop up on some of the bottom feeders in the ACC.
Yep, I think you're right.
So, I mean, it'll be interesting. As long as they take care of business with their schedule, they will be in the college football playoff. I'd say that they're almost like an automatic in.
I agree. I'd probably put them as like the 5th seed.
They would have to mess up.
I guess they can be 5th.
They would have to mess up pretty big to not make it.
Yeah. And then it's the best group of 5 team is they get an automatic bid as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god! Oh my god! You know who we didn't mention in the ACC that I think truly does have a chance?
Who? Wait.
SMU.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a lot of belief. Yes, Kevin Jennings is still there. I have a lot of belief in Kevin Jennings.
Yeah, he was nasty.
He has been nasty his whole college career so far.
Yeah,
I
didn't think of
don't
that
think that we
either.
can completely write off SMU.
Definitely not. Yeah, you're right.
Some things fall their way. They could be sitting in that conference championship
Yeah, with Miami.
with Miami,
Yeah,
pull off an upset. Oh my God.
that would be crazy.
I mean, even if they end up in the conference championship with like 1 or 2 losses, I'd say they're in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, the 12-team playoff format is just tough based off all that stuff.
G5, though, I don't know who's going to be nasty. I don't
G5.
know who has
I
talent.
mean, Boise State, I think, would be a favorite.
USF, definitely not. They lost their biggest piece.
Yeah.
Golish is gone from them. You got Summerall that left. Where was he at? Tulane.
Yep.
Summerall's gone from Tulane, so I don't think Tulane has the ability to make it.
I can't even think.
Who else was nasty in the G5 last year? Really nobody. It was like USF had a chance and Tulane made it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's anybody else that can get in there.
I don't either. I'm trying to think of what Pac-12 teams could be dominant, but I can't think of any. Either way, I mean,
North Texas. North Texas still has. I believe that they still have that running back that went crazy last year.
I thought he transferred with. I'm pretty sure. Hoskins was that his name?
Hawkins, something like that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty positive he transferred with, Messmaker and.
Okay.
Coach.
Well, if he did, that's a huge loss for them.
Yeah. But anyways, a group of 5 team goes in, so that's 7 teams that's 5 teams that we had.
Did Navy retain their quarterback? It starts with an H too. It's Horvath or Horvath.
Yeah, Blake Horvath.
Yeah, because man, could you imagine a service academy in the 12 team? That'd be cool.
That
would be fun.
Awesome, actually, I would love that.
Yeah,
maybe. I mean, Navy's always nasty too.
And Army, like, I really wish that Army would go away from their triple option.
Yeah.
I think that if they played a different brand of offense, they could be a really good team. They do get like some pretty decent talent.
Yeah, they do.
I think that they are held back by that style.
Yeah, probably so.
But it's tradition, man. It's the Army.
You gotta keep it, man.
Yeah, you gotta keep it. But I mean, so okay, we've got our conference champions, our major conference champions.
Yeah, so that's
except for the SEC, because I mean it's anybody's game in the SEC.
It really is.
Except for like Kentucky.
yeah. Kentucky
ain't making it, dog.
Mississippi
Mississippi State, Kamani Taylor, their quarterback, last year, he was putting people on notice, dude. I think that there's a chance that he comes back and balls out. Can you imagine Mississippi State, dude?
Oh, Mississippi State upsetting
SEC championship?
We were not even mentioning like Tennessee even being. It's just SEC.
South Carolina, Lenore Sellers.
SEC just runs so deep, it's crazy.
Lenore Sellers, dude. If he has like a Heisman caliber season, the Gamecocks could be good.
They could. That's crazy.
Lenore Sellers is goated. He's a guy. I'm kind of surprised he didn't transfer.
I am too. I thought he was definitely done, especially after last year having I think he was the most sacked, or maybe not most sacked because he was able to escape, but he was definitely the most pressured quarterback.
You know why I think he didn't transfer and why I don't think a lot of South Carolina players transfer in general? Shane Beamer is such a good dude.
Yeah.
He is just a good guy. He's a good coach too, but like
a really good coach.
As far as being a good dude, like the documentary that they came out with last year where they were following some of these programs and kind of giving an inside look into the programs. When they did the South Carolina episode, I was like, man, Shane Beamer seems like a guy that I'd like to play for. Like if I was playing college football, he's a dude that would be like, I would want to fight for him.
Yeah, for sure. I'd agree with that.
Which is weird though, because I kind of thought the same thing about old boy at Florida that got fired, Napier.
Napier, yeah.
I thought that Billy Napier was a really good dude and somebody that like makes good relationships with the recruits, and obviously he didn't pan out. He was great at recruiting, phenomenal at recruiting.
He was very good. He was very good.
Oh my god, how have we not mentioned Tennessee, bro?
I know. I was thinking that. It's like we really didn't never mention Tennessee at all.
We have skipped over some boys.
Dude, the SEC is so
it's loaded
this year. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like. I don't know. I couldn't pick a winner from the SEC right now.
No. Not at all. Like literally, there's no chance that you would like 100% be able to be like, yeah, this is who's going to win the SEC.
Yeah.
I think the closest person to having like almost an automatic bid in their conference is like BYU or Miami. Yeah, both of them seem head and shoulders above the rest of their conference.
Yeah.
Nobody else is really like that. Like the Big Ten.
You got,
Ohio State is nasty, but like Oregon, they can be taken down.
Oregon, USC. UCLA with Nico.
Iamaleava. Yeah. Crazy last name.
Yeah, it is. But they got a new coordinator now, and that's a team that wants to win. Michigan's always gonna, if Bryce Underwood can improve from last year, Michigan can be a scary team.
Oof, I didn't think about Michigan either. Yeah. Michigan has had some really weird offseason drama.
Yeah.
Do you know what happened with their coach? He did some wild stuff.
I don't remember what it was.
He was sleeping with like a secretary.
Yes.
And then when things got exposed, he went to her house and threatened to kill himself in front of her.
Yep, I do remember that now. Man, that felt like ages ago.
Yeah. But it has been a long time. It's been a long time since we had college football.
That's true.
We're hot on its tail now.
Yeah, we are.
Right, I know that this has been a mostly college football episode. We will get into NFL eventually. We could talk a little bit of NFL.
We could transition real quick for some NFL talk.
Let's get some NFL action going.
All right. What do?
Off-season moves.
Off-season moves.
Myles Garrett. That's the number one that comes to my head. That's insane.
And Trent McDuffie, both to the Rams. This is. They're going for
Stafford, fresh off an MVP season.
They're going for broke right now. They're going for Super Bowl or bust.
Puka is like just goated. Devontae Adams is the number one red zone threat in the league. It seems like
Kyron Williams, he's been quietly been like a real.
He's serviceable. He's a very serviceable back.
Yeah. Even behind him with Blake Corum. That's a scary duo as well. If the Rams aren't the favorites to win the Super Bowl, I don't know who else would be.
Broncos, obviously.
Yeah.
It's legit though.
The Broncos are. Jalen Waddle,
Jalen Waddle, huge acquisition.
That's a scary wide receiver room now.
RJ Harvey, J.K. Dobbins coming back healthy.
They got.
If he can put together a full season, J.K. Dobbins had I think he had 800 rush yards.
Really?
In the games that he played, and he was gone for half the season.
That is crazy.
He could very easily put together a 1,500, 1,700 yard season. I think he really could.
A Broncos Rams Super Bowl would be
goated.
That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Other big. I think a fun team to watch or to be on the lookout for this season would be the G-Man, the Giants, with
Malik Neighbors making his return.
Malik Neighbors coming back. They got
Scatterbo making his return.
John Harbaugh.
Yep. Oh, new head coach. I didn't think about that. That was so early in the offseason that I haven't even thought about that in forever.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think, that's great. 18 years with the Ravens. We saw what he's done with Joe Flacco, Lamar Jackson. I think Jackson Dart's going to be in for I would want to say he's he has the potential to be an MVP candidate.
You know what I
Candidate
think
this
was the
year.
turning point for their season? The Ravens.
I mean, Lamar Jackson's injury is probably pretty huge, but
The Bills come back.
oh yeah,
I think that's when the tides really started
yeah,
to change, and they were like, "Well, like we're done."
yeah. I I mean, it had to be tough for
That felt like such a lifeless team after that.
yeah, yeah. Um,
And then you know where I think the Bills season died?
pro.
Broncos destroying them.
What was that? I don't remember that game. What was that?
I mean, it wasn't really destruction. It ended up being, I think, one score game. I know it was a one score game
Yeah.
because it ended up Bills had the ball at the end of the game with a chance to go down and either tie it or win it. And Josh Allen threw another pick.
Was that the controversial catch?
No, that was earlier in the game.
That was.
But that was a big part of it. But that's not even controversial. Anyone that says that's controversial is insane. They said
I don't remember
that the receiver caught it, was down by contact, and then the safety, God, and I can't think of his name right now.
Is it like Roquan McMillan?
No, it is McMillan.
McMillan.
I think it starts with a T, right? Is it like Trey McMillan?
Maybe.
Either way, they said that McMillan basically ripped the ball out of his hands once he was down by contact. He was never down by contact. He never had full possession of the ball. Both players were fighting. The ball never touched the ground, and it came up with McMillan. Therefore, it is an interception, and McMillan is automatically down by contact where the ball was recovered.
Yeah.
The ball never touched the ground, and he's the one that came up with it.
I had to go back and watch. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Oh, dude, I remember it like it's yesterday, dude, because I was watching that game at Papo's Pizza.
Really?
And there was a whole family of Bills fans in front of me wearing jerseys and stuff. Every pick that Josh Allen threw, I would go, another interception. Because he threw 5 picks that game.
That's crazy.
I mean, it was Josh Allen's worst performance to date.
Who else made some?
Broncos would have been in the Super Bowl last year had it not been for Bo Nix going down on the last play.
Yeah, they would have been. That would have been a much better Super Bowl too.
Yes, Broncos, it would have been a goated Super Bowl. Super Bowl rematch, Broncos Seahawks.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Broncos with obviously the number 1 defense in the league. And obviously the best quarterback in the league, Bo Nix.
Speaking of the Seahawks, losing Kenneth Walker, and yeah, they lost a lot of players actually. Now I think about it, the Seahawks did. They lost their corner Tariq Woolen. He went to the Eagles. I think the Seahawks I think their season's going to be like, if I'm buying stocks,
I'm selling Seahawks.
I'm selling the Seahawks for sure. I think they're going to be. I don't think they're going to be a bad team by any means. I think they're going to. I can see them finishing like 11-6.
I like that. Let's go buy sell, dude. I'm selling Seahawks. Yeah. So we're buying Giants. I'm right there with you. I'm buying Giants stock.
Buying Giants stock.
Honestly, at the end of last season, I sold a lot of Washington stock. I might be buying it back up right now.
Yeah.
I mean, return of Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. I would buy. Yeah, I'd buy into
anytime that he's on the field, they have a chance to win.
Absolutely.
You know whose stock I'm buying a lot of, as much as I can get?
Who's that?
The Chicago Bears.
Oh man,
dude!
Yeah.
What a season!
Yeah, Chicago's. Oh yeah.
Week 7, no, not 17. Week 17 or 16, them against the Pack.
Oh,
dude,
that was a great game.
Best game of the year.
Yeah.
Tucker Kraft was going off. Colston Loveland was going off.
Yeah.
DJ Moore with the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah.
The jump pass.
That was nice.
I mean, dude.
I would agree. I'd put money in the Giants stock. A team that I would be selling, though, also in the same division. I'm selling the Lions stock.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Dude. I mean, Jared Goff aging. Just defense. They lost their corner, Terry Arnold, to that the incident he had.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, dude. Terry Arnold, why are you robbing houses? You're a millionaire.
I just think that they're I don't like their defense to be able to contend with, like we were talking about, the Bears, the I mean, the Packers offense, like they're still good with.
That's true.
I
Yeah, you're right.
I'm yeah.
And no more Demo.
No more. Yeah. I mean, Jameer Gibbs, I'm still like, if I see him in fantasy, I'm sniping him up for sure.
Oh, talking about right where Demo went, I might buy some Texan stock.
Oh yeah,
Them boys were
Texas.
playing last year.
Yeah, and this is going to be like, I mean, this is a real important season for CJ Stroud because I think he's on his final option.
Is this his third or fourth season?
I think it's his fifth.
Fifth season? Really?
Yeah, I believe it's his fifth year.
Wow.
I think this is his option year. So
He needs to ball out.
big season for him. And actually, one of my guys from church, he's a big Texans fan. So he's been talking about how if CJ Stroud doesn't do anything special, then they got to kick him.
We've seen him do it.
He has.
He
has
it in him.
He's got a great team. I think Tank Dell's coming back too. If I remember, I haven't seen Tank Dell on the field in forever. But
and Nico Collins has been
Nico Collins is a beast.
Great. Honestly, I mean, if they can keep Mixon and David Montgomery healthy for a full year, that's a scary backfield.
Yeah, it is. And then obviously, we don't even need to talk about how dominant their defense is.
Will Anderson.
That's going to be
another Bama guy.
Who they got? Henry Toto.
Yeah.
Jalen Petrie. He's our corner.
Stingley.
Yep, Derek Stingley. I mean, it's just dominant.
Who I was just hearing something about him the other day. Who has Liatu Latu? Oh my God! I was literally watching something about him the other day. Colts.
Yep. The
Colts. I think I'm buying a little bit of Colts stock.
Yeah, I'm buying the Colts too. I mean, with Daniel Jones, if Daniel Jones is able to come back and play like he was last year, they could be. I mean,
second season for old boy tight end
Warren.
Yep, Tyler Warren.
I mean, they got one of the best running backs in the NFL, Jonathan Taylor.
They got Sauce
Gardner. Hopefully, I mean,
he did not play well.
Yeah, he definitely played subpar compared to what we know he could play.
Are you buying Raiders stock? I don't know.
I think I'm holding off for this season because
they kept Crosby.
They did keep Crosby.
They got Fernando.
They built a lot up on defense too.
Yeah.
Who they picked someone up for a receiver too. Jalen Naylor from the Vikings.
I don't think
that was huge for them. But,
yeah. I mean, Naylor's good.
He is.
I think he was a really good third down option for the Vikings.
Yeah. I think I'm not buying them yet, but they're right on the verge of it. I think.
Who's their number one receiver? Kendrick Bourne?
I don't even know if it's Kendrick. I mean, probably still be Trey Tucker.
Yeah.
I mean, they got Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty,
Fernando.
But yeah.
They really have hit like the trifecta of like just draft picks of whoever was like the college football phenom that season.
Yeah. And
like Brock Bowers was goated.
Oh my god.
Ashton Genty was goated.
Yeah.
And Mendoza was goated. And they just were like, yeah, we'll take all of them.
You know, I wouldn't be shocked, especially as Tom Brady being a part-time owner of the Raiders. I think he probably has quite a bit of say, especially with what goes on in the QB room. I think they start Kirk Cousins for almost the whole season. And then, obviously, if they're not doing good, then they bring in Mendoza. I think it'll be the first time in a while we don't see a quarterback start right away in the NFL. And I think that's huge for Mendoza to be able to sit behind him. I'm sure he said the same thing. Dude, maybe they just sell out one more year and they get Jeremiah Smith as their top wide receiver for Mendoza. Can you imagine Mendoza, Genty, and Jeremiah Smith?
Like the three best players of the last 3 years?
Bowers at tight end.
Yeah.
They could be building up for something. But I think, I can't buy them just yet, though. I do think they're going to improve a lot, especially on the defensive side.
I don't know how much they can improve in the AFC West.
That is true. AFC West is one of the toughest divisions. And, I mean, they're probably...
I would argue it's the toughest.
Yeah, you're not far off from that.
I mean...
I think they might be the toughest this year now.
The only argument would be, like, NFC West.
Yeah.
Because you've got Rams, Seahawks, Niners.
I think they're going to be the toughest now, too. I mean, I just think I mean, the NFC West I don't think would be as competitive with what I mean. The Seahawks have lost a lot of players. The
But
Cardinals
CMC's
are.
been healthy.
Yes, I think it's just gonna be. I think it's gonna be the Rams and 49ers battling out for that top spot. And for some reason, Coach Shanahan down there just always has that team competing,
Oh
whether
my
they're
God.
healthy or
By the way,
not.
prayers up to Kyle Shanahan, dude.
Oh yeah,
Horrible wreck near his
yeah,
residence and suffered, I think, a concussion and like a leg injury.
yeah.
It was funny. I was watching SportsCenter the other day. I mean, it's not funny, but I was watching SportsCenter the other day and it came up with like an injury designation for him. And I was like, that's the first time I've ever seen a coach injury designation.
And that's wild. That's wild.
They were like, he'll be out for a week with a concussion
That's
and
crazy.
something else. And I was like, okay, all right. Man, okay, so let's go. We've got AFC North.
Oh man, biggest move.
Browns.
I
I mean, they did get Jared Verse out of that, which I think is not like a horrible thing.
no, it's not.
Jared Verse is a really good edge.
Yeah, I think he'll be really good. Obviously, it's hard to be what Miles Garrett was, but
You think Shadur starts?
I mean, it's got to be. Oh no, I'm giving the nod to Watson. I think Deshaun Watson gets to start. Man, that's gonna be.
Imagine, imagine this possibility. Deshaun Watson goes back to like
Oh my
MVP candidate
God.
Deshaun Watson.
I mean, he good. I mean, you got Jerry Judy. They drafted Denzel Boston and Casey Concepcion,
Their tight end, Fannin.
Harold Fannin, and they still have Njoku. I mean, I feel. I mean, it sucks for those
Quinshawn
playmakers,
in the backfield.
dude. I mean, yeah, Deshaun could.
If he goes back to like MVP candidate Deshaun Watson
Dude,
and stays healthy the whole year, that could be a really, because their defense is still incredible.
Yeah.
They've got Denzel Ward.
Yeah.
They've got Jared Verse now on the edge. Like, yes, they're losing Myles Garrett, but I don't think that hurts them as much as some people are saying.
No.
I mean, he is a game wrecker, but like,
Yeah,
I mean, how much can you really get out of an edge? Like, the best that you could possibly get was what he did last year, where he
just
broke
like
the sack record.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It could be. Yeah, no, I'd be interesting to watch and see how that develops for sure.
I mean, if they can still get offenses off the field at least a similar rate that they were last year, the thing that they couldn't do last year was score any points.
Yeah.
And if they can score points, dude, I mean, obviously I think that's kind of a long shot. I don't think that Deshaun Watson is going to all of a sudden be what he was with the Texans. Not. But if he does, oh my gosh.
That would be scary.
Okay, you got the Steelers.
Oh, Steelers are – I wouldn't be shocked. Steelers are last place this year.
What?
Dude, I mean, they
got Aaron Rodgers' final year? DK Metcalf?
They did improve offensively, I will say.
Who else did they get?
They got Kevin McCarthy because they had Michael Pittman. That's who they got.
You mean Mike McCarthy?
Well, they have Mike McCarthy as a coach now.
Yeah.
But they got Michael Pittman from the Colts, and Michael Pittman's just quietly an underrated wide receiver in the league. I mean,
yeah, I think he's always been good for the Colts.
He really has been.
Like even last year, he was good for the Colts. He wasn't their number one target.
Yeah.
But I mean,
he's just a guy. Well, he's a guy who can do everything too. I mean, he's 6'4", can run, and he runs nice routes.
They've got
go up for the ball.
Oh my God, why can't I think of it? The Georgia tight end that is 900 pounds but still moves like a wide receiver.
Washington.
Yeah, Darnell Washington.
Yeah, Darnell Washington, Freiermuth out there. This is so hard watching them play football sometimes.
I don't like their run game. I hate Jaylen Warren.
I don't like Jaylen Warren. They still have Kenneth Gainwell? Or did they get Kenneth Gainwell?
No, I think they had him last year. I think they still have him.
Yeah.
Who's their younger receiver? Calvin Austin? Calvin Austin.
They got Giovanni Bernard.
They did. Dude, their wide receiver room's looking good.
Yeah.
And A-Rod slinging the rock? Maybe, if they can protect him.
Maybe you're right. Maybe. Yeah, I would still probably. I guess I'd put the Browns in. I don't know, dude. That's going to be.
Because then you got Ravens too.
That's going to be a tough division as well. but I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be as tough. I think there's a toughness that's different between them and the AFC West because I think the AFC West, like they're gonna be able to beat teams outside of that conference, and it's just gonna be like soup. I don't know. I'm trying to word this, but it's just gonna be like I don't know. Like the Broncos might take 2 games against the Chiefs or something like that, where like the AFC North, it's just going to be those two teams, like those teams just beating up on each
They
other.
do eat each other alive.
And I think that's good. Like that's gonna hurt them.
Dude, the Bengals?
The Bengals, I mean, Joe Burrow coming back,
Uh-huh.
they improved tremendously on defense. They got Dexter Lawrence.
Oh, wait. Are we forgetting to mention Trey Hendrickson?
He's on the Ravens now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Ravens' defense improved.
Yeah, it's the only thing I'm worried about for the Ravens is the new coaching staff down there. That's always a tough lot, especially for a guy who was down there for 18 years.
Maybe that's what they needed.
Maybe. I just am always nervous about their wide receiver room, too. I mean, besides, say, Flowers still, I don't know who else they'll have.
Yeah.
Who else they have.
Still got Odell, right?
Who?
They still got Odell, right? I mean, not that that's like a huge difference maker, but
I think didn't Odell go back to the Giants or something?
Oh, maybe.
I think he might went back to the Giants.
Yeah. So, okay, and then
man, that's a tough decision to rank.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we need to go back and rank the AFC West also because we never really.
I mean, AFC West number one. I mean, I would be remiss if I didn't say the Broncos.
Yeah.
They went to the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
They showed complete dominance over the AFC West throughout the season. I don't think that the Chiefs have the talent that some people think they do. Yeah. Like, yes, they're returning Kelsey, but Kelsey has been consistently dropping off every season.
Yeah.
Mahomes had a abysmal season last year. It was like 12 touchdowns with 5 interceptions, and then he got injured. Yeah. He's coming back off injury. Like, yes, some players come back off injury and play great. It's not typically the case.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to watch. Especially, I mean, the Chiefs' defense has always been, it's been the talking point these last 2 or 3 years now, and I mean, they lost their top corner, McDuffie. I think they lost their backup corner too.
Like, I mean, they still have Chris Jones, but I mean, like we said last year, or like I said, like he cried like every single game. It was insane.
They did get that boy Peter Woods out of Clemson, so that would be kind of a nasty. That would kind of be a nasty front.
I mean, number one wide receiver is still Rashee Rice, probably.
Yeah, I would probably say so.
I mean,
I
don't have high hopes for them. I really don't. I have higher hopes for the Chargers than I do for them.
I do too. The problem with Chargers is it kind of seems like because they got Jim Harbaugh, and I mean it seems like he's coaching them like he was Michigan. Like they can win those games. Like they can win games against inferior opponents, but when it comes to those big games, it just seems like he was at Michigan. Like he just kind of throws them away, and I'm hoping this is a year when he can step up as a coach, and I think hopefully they can start winning those big games.
I think if Herbert doesn't get sacked 800 times, it'll be huge.
That would help as well if their line can stay healthy.
Joe Alt is back, right?
Yeah, Joe Alt and their other tackle who was
Rashawn Slater.
Rashawn Slater, yeah.
So I mean that's good. They've got Quentin Johnson.
Quentin Johnson who bounced back.
If he has another good year, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Who are the other receivers? So
Keenan Allen came back, didn't he?
Did he?
Because I thought that he didn't like it on the Bears. Came back to the Chargers.
Hey, you're right. You might be right.
I mean, they got Omarion Hampton is back.
Hampton and Keami Vidal.
Their defense is pretty good. I mean, they've got old boy the safety that's nasty.
Derwin James. They got Bosa, Joey Bosa. Oh no, Joey Bosa is a Bill.
Yeah, he's a Bill. Gadsden.
Oh yeah, Veranda Gadsden. Fantasy monster for me.
Fantasy monster, dude. I would probably go
I
1 Broncos, 2 Chargers, 3 Raiders, 4 Chiefs.
really,
Yeah.
I would. I can't do. I'm not gonna do. I can't do the Chiefs at 30 yet. I mean, I would go Broncos 1, Chiefs. I gotta go Chiefs 2. So I can see the Chargers.
That's
So I can see the
crazy.
Chargers win big games. Um, Chargers 3, and then yeah, I'm sticking with the Raiders at 4.
All right.
Um,
AFC North, I mean, I think we can run through that ranking pretty easily. I kind of think Ravens are going to have a good season. I think that what I'd like to see them do is use a 12 personnel look a little bit more often. Having Derrick Henry, having Isaiah Likely, and then, oh my God, Mark Andrews.
oh yeah,
Like they've got the guys to do it. They just
yeah,
don't run a lot of 12 personnel. I'd like to see that because Isaiah Likely, it's almost like having another wide receiver out there.
yeah,
He's just a huge wide receiver. He's
yeah.
got really good hands. He's very agile. I think that they're number 1 over there. I think that a number 2 is completely dependent on how Joe Burrow plays.
Yeah.
If he plays how he can, MVP caliber, I mean, then yeah, I would go them too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's yet to be seen. I'll tentatively put them at 2.
Okay.
3, I'd go Steelers. 4, I'd go Browns.
Yeah, I agree with I agree with that. I would probably I think if I am just predicting and just having a little fun with it, I would just switch the Bengals and Ravens. I put Bengals at 1.
Wow.
Ravens at 2. So that'd be my prediction. Let's go to the AFC South.
Jags, bro. Jags is a fuck. I mean, that's a tough
Jags
one.
And that is really tough actually.
Because Liam Cohen has had a good first season.
Yeah, he did.
And
I mean,
I will say
too.
Trevor Lawrence is starting to show that he is that guy.
Yeah, he is. And they got oh no, they did lose their running back though. They did lose Travis. Or
did they lose Travis Etienne?
They lost Travis Etienne.
Where'd he go?
He went to the Saints.
Oh, hometown boy.
Yeah.
But they've still got BTJ.
They do. Hopefully he bounces back. I mean, they got him. They got crap. What's that guy's name?
They got Chark. DJ Chark.
No, he's always a super underrated wide receiver in fantasy. Played for the Raiders. Oh my gosh.
Pierre?
No. He played for Raiders and played for the Patriots before that.
You got to be talking about Pierre. Isn't his last name Pierre?
I gotta look it up.
Yeah, I was about to say let's pull up a little roster update on these boys.
There we go. Jaguars depth chart. Jacoby Myers.
That's
what I'm thinking of. And I mean, they had the best. Well, not the best, but they have. They had Travis Hunter too.
Travis Hunter looks like he's put on a lot of size.
Yeah,
he looks jacked right now.
I think they're great. I think they're using him better his second year than they are going to his first. I think they're putting him more on the defensive side, and then occasionally bringing him in.
I think a guy that doesn't get a lot of attention but deserves it is Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, Josh Hines Allen.
Yeah, Josh Hines Allen is really good.
Yeah, he is.
Everybody's just like, oh, it's the black Josh Allen, but I mean, he is a good player.
Yeah, he is. Man, I didn't know where to go with this ranking. I mean, last place. Man, like anyone could win. Colts, Texans, Jaguars.
Colts play how they did at the beginning of the season, but for the whole season, and have a healthy Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
I mean, they could be one.
I don't know what the stats of Danny Dimes is right now, though.
I'd go Colts 1, because I'm just going to say that Danny Dimes goes out there and lights it up.
Okay.
I'm going to say number 2, Texans. Number 3, Jags. Number 4, oh my God, why am I blanking?
The Titans.
Titans.
Yeah. Man, this is tough.
I don't think that Carnell Tate is going to make as much of a difference as people think.
No, he's not. I think it's going to be a better year for Cam Ward though.
Yes.
And I think I think it's going to be a little better season for the Titans, but they're just in a tough division.
Did the Titans get Bain too? Reuben Bain?
No, that was that's the Buccaneers.
Okay.
My one.
Who's the no? They got one of the edge rushers from Miami, didn't they? Who's the other one?
No,
what's his
the
name?
other one went to the Chargers.
What's his name?
Akeem Mesidor.
Akeem Mesidor.
Yeah, he went to the Chargers. He was nasty.
He was so nasty, dude.
All right, 1 through 4. I just got Bonnie. You just gotta go if I got one. I'm believing CJ Stroud bounce back season and playing on the option. I think hopefully motivates them. So 1, I'm going Texans. 2, I'm gonna go Colts if Danny Dimes is playing. 3, Jags. 4, Titans.
All right, we got to go east now.
Gotta go east. Hey, this one's actually isn't too bad. I could just rank this real quick. Bills, Patriots.
Wow, not giving the nod to the Pats
No.
after last season.
I think the Bills have. I think the Bills have improved.
Who did they just get?
They got DJ Moore.
Yeah, that's huge.
So DJ Moore, Khalil Shakir, and if Keon Coleman can bounce back after a down season.
Well, not even a down season. He's had a down career so far.
Yeah, down. If Keon Coleman can play up to his potential,
yes,
is what I should say. That's a scary.
Because his potential is like he could be a number 1 wide receiver.
Absolutely, yeah. And hopefully, yeah, I would love
Dalton Kincaid,
Dawson
James Knox,
Cook.
James Cook. Oh my
God,
that
boy cooked.
No, I mean he's the number 1 back in the league right now.
Yeah. So, I mean, and as long as Josh Allen's leading that team,
I mean it's Josh Allen.
So
good D.
That's where good defense. They got a new coach, didn't they? They fired?
No, did they?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh, didn't their OC take over?
Yes, you're right. And I think I like them. I like hiring from inside and
he's been a good OC. Yeah, I don't mind that. New stadium.
Yeah, new stadium, still breaking tables. Yeah, the only reason
I like that ranking. I agree with that ranking.
Then the Patriots at 2. I mean, they're going to be competing for a playoff spot easily with Drake May and who's that running back?
Travion.
Yeah, Travion Henderson.
And I mean, their other running back is a nasty red zone threat.
Who is it? Stevenson still?
Yeah, Ramondre.
Yeah. I mean, they got AJ Brown,
and they got Douglas, dude. Rasul Douglas. Nah, isn't it Pop Douglas? But I always call him Rasul Douglas.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, because Rasul Douglas was a corner.
Yeah,
Pop Douglas was. Yeah, that was funny. That was a highlight of last year.
Absolutely.
Pop Douglas.
Matt Collins. Matt Collins had a big game against the Broncos.
Yeah, he did. He actually had a pretty good season last year. He did quite well.
I think his biggest asset is his after the catch ability.
Yeah.
Because he's just tough to bring down. I hate it because he always does dumb things after he gets a first down.
Yeah.
But, I mean, whatever. I guess it's, it is what it is.
Did they still have Diggs? Did they still have Stephon Diggs?
Yeah, right?
I think they do. So they have A.J. Brown and Stephon Diggs?
Because Stephon Diggs beat the domestic abuse allegations.
Yeah. That's kind of I want to say it's kind of like a drama-filled wide receiver core, though, with A.J. Brown and Diggs.
Oh, my God. How did I forget about A.J. Brown?
I've already heard about how A.J. Brown is already upset at Drake May for not throwing him the football.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. He'll never be happy.
Yeah.
He wants to get every target.
But, so that's why I put them just below the Bills. I think the Bills have better chemistry right now. That could all change, of course.
Oh, my God. I just thought of something. Dude, I'll mention it later because
All
we're
right.
gonna get to it.
All right. So third, I don't even know. Third and fourth can be the Dolphins. They're both going to be horrible this year. Probably.
Jets Dolphins or Dolphins Jets. I mean, it's kind of a coin flip.
Honestly, I would. I don't even. It's got to be
Dolphins
Dolphins.
could be interesting with Malik Willis.
Yeah, I'm putting Dolphins over Jets still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you're right. It's not that hard. Dolphins over Jets.
Who was Jets' biggest pickup in the draft? What, Arvell Reese?
Is that who they got? I think.
Yeah, they got Arvell Reese, didn't they?
I think Arvell Reese went to the. No, you're right. It was.
Yeah.
No. They got David Bailey. Arvell Reese went to the. He went somewhere else. I think he went to the Giants. Yeah, he went to the Giants.
Arvell Reese is gonna be nasty.
Yeah, he will be. Yeah. So they got David Bailey, the edge rusher from Tech, who's also a beast. But yeah. I mean,
I don't think he's the best edge rusher in that class.
Yeah.
I don't think he's top 3 edge rusher in that class.
Yeah,
I think your top 3 edge rushers in that class are, which is crazy to say, you've got number 1, Ruben Bain.
Yeah.
Number 2, Akeem Mesidor. 2 from the same school. I really do believe that. And then number 3, I'd probably put Keldrick Falk from Auburn.
Oh, Auburn, yeah. Yeah, no, it was definitely a loaded. It was a loaded.
It was loaded for linebackers and outside linebackers.
Yeah.
Like absolutely loaded.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think obviously how much of a game changer he can be, but it's not going to be enough to do. I mean, the Jets got Cade Klubnik. When do we think he makes the start for them?
Who's their starter currently?
I think it's back. Yeah, it's back to Geno. Geno's back with the Jets.
I don't like Geno.
I don't either. I mean, I don't.
Don't
like anything going on over there.
He is the most when you say like somebody's a statue in the backfield, he is the quarterback that exemplifies that the most to me. It's insane how unathletic he is.
Yeah.
He cannot move. And it doesn't seem like he senses pressure very well.
No, he does not. He does not.
What if Cade Klubnik comes in and just lights it up?
Bro, that'd be crazy. I mean,
Jets, number 1 team in the league.
That'd be wild. I mean,
Garrett Wilson, 3,000 receiving yards.
Get Garrett Wilson out of there.
Breece Hall, 900 million rushing yards.
Yeah. Hey, that's all the AFC teams. So.
Okay, NFC. Let's go NFC East.
Okay.
I think Cowboys win it.
Really?
Yeah. I think Eagles have a down year, a real down year.
I don't think they have a real
10 losses.
Oh
no, I'm just joking.
I see the Cowboys. I see Cowboys winning it.
I like what they were doing last year. And I think Schottenheimer has been a really good head coach for them so far.
Yeah, and they had a phenomenal draft too. They got the best defensive player, in my opinion, and Caleb Downs.
Yeah. That's huge.
That is very huge for them. Yeah, I would agree. I think this is the year Cowboys pull it out, so I would rank them 1. I think right behind them, though, I think it's going to be another great division. I think Eagles at 2. Oh, wait, man. I was just talking highly of the G-Man. The G-Man will improve a lot of times, though, with first-year coaches. It seems like in the league.
I could see.
It takes a little to build up.
Cowboys, Eagles. I was joking about the Eagles. I don't think they're going to have that bad of a year. Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, and then Commanders.
But that's a team it's going to be just like the AFC West, I believe. Like they're going to go out of conference and be able to dominate other teams.
Cowboys' offense was insane last year. They were putting up points like nobody else, but they also couldn't stop a nosebleed.
Yeah, and now they built deep because they got Caleb Downs and another first-round draft pick.
Well, and I think that they added a D-end from the Ravens, right? Asamuga or whatever. He has a very African name. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. But their defense will be a lot better. And yeah, I agree. I think they pull out the division this year. So let's see what we're gonna go next. NFC South.
Sure. Saints, dude, winning it all, Super Bowl guaranteed.
Tyler Shuck, dude. Tyler Shuck showed a lot of potential at
He
the
can
end of the
ball.
year. He saved me from last place in another fantasy league. So
Well, and they've got Olave.
you got Olave,
They got ETN now.
ETN now, and Kamara. Who they have another? Who else is their wide receiver?
Who's their big draft pick? Who is their biggest draft pick?
Their biggest draft pick? Dang, I can't even remember.
I can't think of the Saints draft even in the slightest.
I think it was just some offensive. Oh, I think it was offensive tackle or offensive guard, some lineman. I believe he was supposed to be. I think he's really good too, which was a sad thing. But
I don't really have high hope for the Saints. I was just joking.
yeah, nicely, I don't either. I don't have a lot of high hopes for anyone in that division though. It's been like that.
I mean, the Bucks.
The Buccaneers though, but
dude, the Bucks
Baker
has been playing.
It just depends on if Mayfield can play that way for 17 games in a row. Like, because he was hot at the beginning, like MVP candidate, and then just drastically fell off.
Well, they'll have Ibuka for a whole season.
They will have Ibuka, but they did lose Mike Evans. Big loss for them. I mean, they got Chris Godwin still, Jace McMillan. I mean, their wide receiver core is still good. They got Bucky Irving coming back.
Bain is going to be probably a pretty big addition to the defense.
The only problem with them is, I don't know if you saw last night, but Vita Vea requested a trade from them.
Oh.
But I was talking to...
I don't know, Vita Vea is getting up in age.
Yeah, I was talking to another friend from church last night that he's a big Bucks fan. And he was saying that it could just potentially be like a tactic to try and get more money, but...
I could see that.
We'll see.
I mean, that's what everybody's after now.
Yeah, and if I'm just going off, I would have to say Buccaneers number one. I could see kind of maybe putting kind of shocking the league would be the Panthers.
Bryce Young having a nasty season.
Well, Bryce Young's in the same boat, I believe, as CJ Stroud, where I think it's his option year.
He started showing some flashes last year.
And they got McMillan. They got Tedora McMillan.
Xavier.
Yeah.
Xavier Legette.
Yep, Xavier Legette. The running backs, they got Rico Dowdle still and Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah.
I like him. I think they do just fall right behind the Bucks. So, third place Falcons. Just the QB room is a mess right now, and
indeed,
still got dominant weapons. So they got also one of the best running backs in the league, and Bijan Robinson, and they got what was that boy?
Algier. Oh, I thought you were talking about running backs.
No, Algier went to the Cardinals, I think.
Oh,
Cardinals, or he went to go be maybe the Seahawks.
I don't know.
I think it was the Seahawks. No,
I agree with your rankings so far.
Seahawks. It was the Seahawks. Yeah, but Falcons, and then last place Saints. Just because I don't know what.
I could see that. All right, NFC West. We already kind of talked about this. Yeah. I think you're right. I think it is going to be Rams and Niners punching it out for that 1 and 2 spot. So I'll just put them both up there kind of interchangeably.
Yeah.
I don't think Seahawks are going to have a crazy drop off. I could put them in the 3.
I agree.
And then final spot going to the freaking gosh darn freaking oh my god. You're going to have to hit me with it.
Cardinals,
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Cardinals, Jeremiah Love.
They've
got Carson Beck, who I actually want to start off the year making this take be known and reminding everybody that last year this could go my way, this could go way against me. I'm going to remind everybody that I told you that Carson Beck is going to be a nasty NFL quarterback. His game is completely made for the NFL. That is his play style, and I think that is going to hold up. I said it the whole season with Miami. I said it when he was at Georgia. Yes, sometimes he is prone to a blow-up game. I think that he's going to be a very good NFL quarterback. He might still have one or two of those blow-up games, but he's going to be a good NFL quarterback. And have a little bit of patience with him, because who does he have, really? Yes, he has the number one tight end in the league with, what's his face, Trey McBride.
Yeah.
Yes, he has Marvin Harrison Jr. But then who else? I mean, that's really it. So, and a pretty subpar offensive line on top of all that.
I'm very hopeful for Carson Beck as well. I think, once again, I mean, if he gets to sit behind Jacoby Brissett for a year and
Jacoby Brisket.
But I mean, who knows, dude? Jacoby Brissett might be freaking. He might be gone too because he's trying to get a bag. Apparently,
he's kind of a baller. There was a 3-game stretch last season where he had like 790 yards and I think 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, no, he was
balling.
He's also just hucking the thing up though.
He was.
But I mean, fantasy wise for me, I had Michael Wilson on my team, and that's who he was throwing it to, and helped me out. So
yeah,
I think that's so. Yeah,
that wraps them up.
And
so what? We got one
NFC
more division,
North.
NFC North.
Another tough one.
It is a tough one. I mean, Vikings. Who's our quarterback?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, dude. I forgot that was where he went.
Yeah, maybe it's not as tough as I'm thinking though. I mean, I think it's got to be the Bears. I mean,
yeah,
they got Caleb Williams, who just keeps on improving every year.
Luther Burden.
He's that other guy.
I know.
Washington.
Yeah, you're killing me, dude. You're killing me. Gosh darn it, dude. He's a baller.
He had like 5 or
Rome
6.
Odunze.
Yeah, Rome Odunze.
The Roman Empire, dude.
Colston Loveland.
Oh.
They got a good O-line, good defense.
Really good defense.
I think they finished first in that division. I think closely behind them, and could also be interchangeable, would be the Packers. I mean,
I think 2 and 3 might be interchangeable between the Packers and the Vikings. I think the Vikings are going to be good. And this is the first time that we're ever going to see Kyler Murray with a new team.
Yeah. And then, I mean, Kevin O'Connell's, he's one of the best head coaches right now in the league as well. And we've seen what he's done with Sam Darnold and Kirk Cousins, just all these subpar quarterbacks.
He revamps careers like nobody else.
He has revamped every career.
And Kyler Murray, he has gotten so much hate for a long time. He can be a baller.
Yeah.
I remember it was probably 3 or 4 seasons back when the Cardinals started off 8-0, and everybody was like, Kyler Murray might win MVP this year. Because he can throw well. He can throw the ball well. Everybody always says, like, oh, he scrambles, he does nothing, he has no ball knowledge, he can't read a defense, he can't do this. Dude, I totally believe that he can. When you've got an O-line that lets literally everything through, what chance do you have?
Yeah.
And he never had a good supporting running back. Like, maybe the best that he had was, oh my
was
goodness.
James Conner?
Yeah, James Conner. That was the best that he ever had. And yes, James Conner was good, but he was never like top 10 in the league.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, Justin Jefferson is just getting counted out lately because he hasn't had anybody. He had 9 throwing to him.
Yeah.
I mean,
but the same could be said like with 3 and 4 being interchangeable as well. I mean, the Lions with Dan Campbell, like, he's always gonna have that team competing as well. So, I mean, 1 through 4 for that division can all be interchangeable.
I'm gonna be really interested to see what Jahmyr Gibbs does with a full season of like all the carries.
Yeah,
because he was splitting the backfield with David Montgomery for a while, and now it's him and who?
They actually have Pacheco now, so.
Yeah, but I don't think Pacheco is going to share a ton of carries.
No, he's definitely not Montgomery. But he'll be. I mean, that will be the tragic part is putting Pacheco because Dan Campbell would love a guy like Pacheco who just constantly runs hard and
That's true.
um, I now that I thought about it, it would be really tragic if like the Lions get down to the red zone and
Just
Jameer.
hand it off to fucking Pacheco every
Yeah,
time. That's probably what'll happen.
yeah,
That probably 100% is what's going to happen.
yeah.
Especially if I draft him in fantasy. Oh my God. Last year with Algier and Bijan, I
Yeah,
had Bijan every single red zone trip. Algier, punch it in.
yeah, yeah.
Which I will say he was very good at that. He's a good red zone threat. He's a tough runner. He gets it in the end zone. But I am every second that I talk about it, I am a little bit higher on the Lions. Yes, Terrion Arnold is a huge loss, but I mean you've still got old boy on the edge, Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah,
You've got Sam Laporta,
yeah.
Jameson Williams. You've got Jahmyr Gibbs. Jared Goff is a very good quarterback.
He's a very and I'm not and yeah
Like he doesn't make big mistakes.
Yeah, when I say I'm not too worried about their offense, but I just look at it as like they could potentially be what the Cowboys were last year.
Or I mean, they could just potentially be what they were last year, where it's like every close game that they were in, whether it was they didn't get the right breaks or
yeah,
whatever happened, just last year they couldn't get it done in close games.
yeah, that's true too.
Which they did have a lot of close games. They had a lot of one-score games.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. That's actually one of the weirdest divisions, I think.
it really is. I think. Yeah,
I think that order could literally be any way.
I agree. I agree. Just we'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah.
Injuries.
Well, folks, a little bit of college football action, a little bit of NFL action. You ready to wrap it up?
I'm ready to wrap it up.
Folks, that's the first episode of 2026. We will be happy to see you in season. This is our preseason spectacular. Everybody stay healthy, stay loving football, and we will see you next time.
Peace out.